Okay, what's going on? This is Quamon Fowler in the shed, number two, and I'm actually going to work on transposing melodic lines into different keys. All right, so I'm gonna start off with something cool. I gotta find something first. I wish I could take these arms off. Let me switch chairs. Because this one has arms and it's getting in my way. I guess I could have used my stool. If you have any questions too, just shoot me a message here. I can see it. Okay, let me see. Oh wait. Hey, what's going on? I see your sax. What's happening? What's going on, finger style? Is it major or minor? I was doing major. Still struggling to train my ear to recognize the difference. Oh yeah, to me it sounds major. Yes, major. You right. You got it. What up, sax? I've been playing off on for a couple of years. I have an alto and tenor. I love jazz. which one I will get more out of. Tenor. Tenor is where it's at. That's hard for me. I'm learning. Yeah, the tenor is where it's at. I'm just messing around on alto, just trying to get my chops better together on alto, really. That's why I've been playing it more here lately. And I played it on my new single, Waiting for You. So I've been promoting it. So check it out. If you haven't gotten it already, you can go to textquamon.com and get it. Textquamon.com. And I put the link above. Scroll up if you want to check it out. So that shape is just the minor third and the major third. And then it has the sharp 5. All that is diminished whole tone. F, diminished whole tone. So I'm just doing the same idea, playing in different keys. Okay. So when you do that G altered, then I'm actually going to the E flat altered. So I'm kind of doing both of them together. two against each other. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you being up here. No problem. Just trying to share as much as I can. Yep, tenor is where it's at. Tenor is where it's at. I'm playing alto now because I was supposed to have a student. Also, how did you learn how to? How do you learn how to record the sax? And what gear do you use? All right, so I learned to record the sax. What you mean? You just record. I've been recording since I was, just getting started. 12, 13, I was recording. In terms of the mic I use is a Fathead Cascade mic. That's the gold one that you might see on some of my videos. Fathead Cascade mic, and I use for my interface. I use the Persona's Fire Studio project, and that's what I use. Or you circular breathing too. Sometimes I'll circular breathe. Where else can you buy your album? If you text me, just go ahead and text me. I'm trying to do stuff different this year because I want to be able to communicate with you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm open for you to text me. That number is 817-242-30. That's why I got the text Quamon. Just go to textquamon.com because I be getting confused. 2732. It's 817-242-2732. But you're not gonna remember that, but you can remember textquamon.com. And but yeah, I'll text you a link to buy the single. But also I have some other stuff that I want to release. But of course people can stream it. You can go and stream some of the stuff, but it's better if I know who you are once you buy something. I can tell you thank you at least, because like a lot of the streaming services, I don't know who's buying stuff, who's listening to stuff, but if you text me, I'm gonna start sending or releasing things through text, and that way you can communicate. Also, I want to start doing some exclusive streams for those people who are in my phone book on my phone. So be on the lookout for that. And I want to do some performances for you and do some of my music for those people who are in my phone again. Where else can you buy? I answered that. For G, altered, you think of the sound or A flat melodic minor. Yeah. Okay. Or going up a half step. You can think of melodic minor. I don't think of it like that. I'm thinking more of the sound. So I'm just thinking about the sound. So let me show you this here. This is really cool. I know I put the title Transposing Melodic Lines in Different Keys. I am doing that, but I'm getting more ideas. So it's going to be more than that. Maybe I'll change the title. But anyway, I was going to show you where you can play go to the sharp 5 or the flat 13, just depending on how you want to look at it. So if you're looking at G, just go. That's G minor. Okay, that's G minor. And once you get to the 5, go up a half step. So that makes it really mysterious, that flat 6. Or, yeah, sharp 5, same thing. So it presents two different arpeggios once you put that flat 6 in there. So right there, you have a E flat, a E flat, a E flat triad, and then you have the G triad. So what I was thinking about is those two altered. So basically the G altered and then the E flat altered. So then the E flat altered. So check this out. I have two minor chords, G minor, and then I have E flat minor. Not E flat minor. Let's keep it major. Okay. So what I did, you have the first one is minor. Then you have the E flat triad, but major. Then so let's go back and forth between the two. I went up to the flat 7. So go back and forth from the E flat major triad to the G minor triad. Or minor 7. G minor 7. And then I went to the E flat major 7. So here's the altered sound that I put in there. So I'm just going back and forth between that altered sound and the regular minor triad or the major triad. So let's move around to the keys. Oh, sorry. That's the cool thing about having a monopod. Always carry your monopod with you. That way you can do stuff like this. All right, cool. Cool, that's good. So right there. That's just a sound. That's the altered sound. All right. I was just trying something. I'm just messing around. I don't know if I would use it. I'm just trying some things in different positions. comments. I can't do that because my I'm plugged in to Ethernet, so I can't unless I move you over here on this side. Okay, I think the cord is a little longer. I can put it on this stand here so I can see your comments. Cool. All right, it might be better. Can you see that? See the piano? Okay, so what is a beginner mouthpiece? I missed some of the comments. Meyer, do a Meyer. A Meyer is good. Or a hard rubber, a Meyer or a hard rubber, what'd I say? A hard rubber auto link. Yeah. So somebody said that they just text. Okay, good. Yeah, you'll get a auto responded message sending you a link. Make sure you put your information, fill out that form so I can lock you in into my phone book, save me, and then you can get the single. It'll send you a link so you can get the single, and then we can keep in contact there. All right, so I answered the mouthpiece question. So just messing with G minor into E flat major. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Seventh, then altered. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was doing. All right. So anyway, nothing like serious. I wasn't really doing something that I would keep just messing around with sounds, really. All righty. In the shed. Jake. Let's say, so just messing around. Okay. Some say, what should I start with, transposing or improvising? Well, if you transcribe, learn something simple or learn something that's easy for you to pick up. Like, it depends on where you are. I don't know what style. If you're talking about improvising straight ahead style, you want to listen to Sonny Stitt, Cannonball Adderley, Charlie Parker stuff, and find something that's cool. I'm thinking alto, but if you're on tenor, anything like Sonny Rollins or Dexter Gordon, different things. Think about a blues. I usually start with a blues. I started with blues and learn some of those things. And that way you can start getting those lines and the feel for the articulation and all of that kind of under your fingers. And then you can start learning that stuff in different keys. Let me see. If I take something from a Charlie Parker line, so something like that. That's a good 2/5. I gotta work it out first. All right. gotta get this timing. 1. See right there. So that's something. So I'll just take that little bit. That's better. I'll do it like that. That's better. Oh, that's tricky. Ha. I'm wearing out my reed. So those stuff like that is good to do. Somebody said, love it on Cherokee. That's right. Yeah. And I just picked the lick out of it. That's Nick. That's right. Cherokee. So that second half. All right. All right. And I'm going to show you how to solidify it. I'm just initially just trying to get them under my fingers on those 4 different keys. All right, so those are 4 keys. That's just a 2-5-1. Oh man, I got lost. I'm hearing a different line now. There it is. All right. So I need to work on that. That's in the key of D. Ha, that last part just gets me. I need to work on that one some more. All right, so that, do you do sheet music for solo requests, for songs requests? No, not really. I don't. For jazz, the Myers or the hard rubber auto link for tenor sax. Okay, yeah, I play hard rubber Meyer for alto and then auto link for tenor. Huh, that's an interesting shape. I was just thinking about something. If you text me, I can just text you directly when I do a live stream. That'll be cool. Um, so it's textquamon.com. I'm just trying to get that one get used to that one. The key of D concert. Okay. Oh, that's different. That'll work. Oh, let me plug in because I lost my laptop, so I got to plug in my cord. Buddy, that'll work. Trying to get through these different keys with this 251 lick from the Cherokee. Yes, I got a rehearsal tonight. For those who are my Academy members, I usually do a Monday night. My Monday night session. So I actually got a rehearsal, so I might stream it for my members. Yeah, but usually it's a different format. Like when I do my master classes, because cats can actually get on there and interact with me. I can bring you on the screen, and you can ask me questions and stuff like that. That's Texas Tenor Music Academy. Okay, I'm just on here doing my shed uh, in the shed session. Somebody said, "What up, Adrian?" Says, "What do you recommend beginning players do to learn articulation?" Transcribe, just transcribe. Listen to the guys play and transcribe and try to sound just like them. And when you play your scales, work on playing the swinging the notes. So I'll demonstrate that in a minute, Adrian. So I don't tour a lot. I play a lot here locally. I play at Luigi's on Fridays, and then I'll do some gigs here and there with the band of my own, or I'll play with someone else at different places. So I got some stuff coming up in March here pretty soon. March 6th, I believe, at Weatherford College. I have to double check that, but that's what this rehearsal for tonight is. We're doing a presentation out there. And Fridays at Luigi's in Fort Worth. But, all right, so Adrian, so practice on your scales. If you got a metronome, 1, 2, 3, practice like this. Practice like that. And speed it up gradually. 1, 2. So if you practice that, make it sound and feel good. You want it to be consistent in terms of your articulation, and you don't want to be stopping and slowing down. Of course, you're gonna have to breathe, so you're gonna have to figure that out. But usually make it make sense musically. If you have to breathe, sometimes I circular breathe, but do it like this. When you gotta breathe, just finger the note and just breathe, but just keep the timing. So. I messed up. So I took a breath. I took a breath, but I kept my fingers going. So that's one of the things you can do. And then once you get through playing the scales like that straight up, then you can do the line that you learned from whatever horn player you transcribe. So let's say this Charlie Parker lick that I was working on. So I put that with a metronome. So the reason why I say transcribe, because when you transcribe, it's you got different type of rhythmic articulation going on, and it forces you to break down each little part just to get the right feel for it. So right there, I can say. I think that's the right rhythm. So, ba ba bo da bo da. It's good if you sing it too. Try to sing the line. Know where the beat is too, where it starts. Ba dee ba dum, ba bo and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, and that's where it goes. 1. So I'm attacking certain notes in the phrase. Bop, bop, be da boo da boo de boom, be boo da boo doo boo, ba boo ba boo da boo da. See right there? So I'm putting an emphasis on certain aspects of that line. 1, 2. All that's kind of even. Now right here it's going to change. See, ba, ba, ba. So that's why it's good to sing it. Sing the line and then try to imitate exactly what you are singing, through your horn. I keep messing up there. Come on, Q. All right. Just doing arpeggios. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. But I'm putting it together. 1, 2. Ah, one. I want. I can do that again. That's in threes. Oh man, it's hard going over that break. That's just the alto scale, or you can say D, D dominant 7, D Lydian dominant. Yeah. Oh man, that right hand. Man, that's a challenge. Man. Thank you for that articulation question. Now I'm working on mine. Oh man, that's good. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4 now and going up and down. So same scale, Lydian dominant, D, Lydian dominant. That's just with the sharp 11 and the flat 7th in there. So I'm just trying to play. The arpeggio. Oh man, that's a tough one. Man. All right, so I need to practice that slow. Ah, I got a shed on that. Getting it in, real live shedding. This is what you need to do. You need to stop watching and go do what I'm doing. If you've been watching this long, go shed. That's what I've been doing. Getting my shed on. So this is it's 3:30 now. Yeah. So I had a question on here. Adrian say syncopation. I have lots to do. Yeah, that's right. I appreciate your tune. I appreciate your tune. Going to check out your site. Peace and blessings. Great. Sax. What ligature and reeds do you use? So this ligature is a saxophone superstack ligature. My guy, I don't know what happened to him, but I haven't been able to get in touch with him to create any more. But they're out of stock, but I've been playing them discontinued, I guess. But there are some stragglers around, so if you get it from another player, I know a technician that has some more, so I can check with him. But yeah, and the reeds I use is Van Duren V21. Between those and then the Diodario Select Jazz. Adrian said, broke out my horn, still listening and playing. Okay, good. Cool. All right. I got some time. I'm trying to connect the lines together. gonna try to play Cherokee a little bit. Okay. I forget that I mess up on the bridge. Oh man, so that's in so okay. I'll be second guessing myself on this alto, but that's a B flat. Okay. Okay. Ah, for getting the bridge. Okay, come on, Q. that's pretty good. So that's in the key of B, Cherokee. Uh, That's a good 2-5-1. Man, that's a good one. Something like that. Man, that might be cool. I'm about to mess up my read some more. That's another one. No. That's some good stuff. Remember that. Remember this section of the video, because I need to record that and put that down as a lick that I can explore. Some licks 2-5-1 licks. All right then.